Anyways, hello everyone. We got we're here for a very high IQ discussion. We're gonna talk about the FNaF timeline, the FNaF lore. There is so much to talk about. It is incredibly important that we were gathered here today to finally put a rest to find out what the bear doing. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay. uh, my brain just my brain just shut off. I was like, okay. I'm Wise. I stream occasion. I'm a scrunkly little TV dude, and I make funny and play games on the occasion when I stream.
It's true. Wise is
I
very
also
excellent.
draw a bit. Yeah, for all of
Five
my
nights at
streams, I scuff.
Sean's,
So.
you would not last one night at Sean's. I have so many illegal weapons. I have so many illegal firearms. I have listen, all right. Sean tutorial. All right, we're gonna do a little math class here, real quick. Quick maths, as that one guy said, who was like a meme for like a couple months in 2017 or something. Uh, so here's the thing. All right, $400 3D printer plus $100 of filament. What does it equal? An illegal firearm, baby! To understand the FNaF timeline, one must first become the FNaF timeline. That is still not the correct screen. Hold on. Okay, there, that's the correct screen. Hello. We are going to map out the entire FNaF timeline from everything that we know. Now, full disclosure, I don't actually know very much about the FNaF timeline. I know like maybe
Great.
slightly above average. Wise, you know basically everything, don't you?
To an extent, yeah. I have a Google document that I've made of the entire timeline from memory, so I can use it as a reference when people bring
Oh
it
my
up.
god.
This is my special interest. I have liked this for years. The mere mention of Freddy, I'm immediately like, you want to hear me ramble? Because I'll immediately just start rambling, and it won't even be intentional. But then like 3 hours have passed, and I'm still talking about it. I just
Looks like
go
I've
out. I
gotten
just
the
zone out.
correct person for the job though. We'll start out here. This is here. I'll draw. I got like MS Paint here. I'll use it as a tool. All right. So first, this is like the
Okay.
beginning of the timeline here, right? And basically,
Yeah.
what happened at the beginning, from what I remember, we got here. This is just like the expansion of the universe. Beginning of time. I know that 1987 is an important date, but like, there's a lot more important stuff before that. So like on this line, where do you think we should put 1987 Wise? Like roughly.
Um.
Keep in mind we can keep like
I
I guess it only goes this far. So here, this is like over here. This is like the far future, like end of the universe, I guess.
um. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to hear you explain what you think happens to the lore, and then I'll correct you because
Okay.
I want to hear what you know. To
Oh,
be
okay, okay.
honest,
You know what we can do? Okay, we can do like this
yeah.
timeline. This is the Sean timeline. This is the Sean canon, and then like under it, I'll draw the corrected timeline. The Wise approved timeline.
The
Wait, do,
corrected timeline, air quotations, because the timeline makes my head hurt.
true. Yeah. Oh my
But that's
God.
how every theorist is in this community. So
People in chat are saying there's like a 1983 bite. What is that true?
maybe, perhaps.
The William Afton did the stabbies and the child killing. So let's say like William Afton, and that was like at 19 like around the 1980s. So he was like kind of a big guy. I'd guess like maybe in his 30s or 40s. So I'd think William Afton is probably born. Let's say William Afton's born here. We'll do it in purple because you know why. I really hope this is purple, right? Chat, is this purple? That's indigo. What the fuck is indigo? I'm colorblind. This looks purple to me. Okay, this is purple. That's like I don't know. It's probably purple guy. He gives me kind of like someone who was born in June vibes. So let's say he's like June 13th, 19 No, 1942. The year that we bombed Japan. You know, he's out there stabbing and slabbing all the time, having a ball, having a blast. Okay, so that's like the 1940s, and then oh god, there's like Fredbear's Family Diner where there's like Golden Freddy and uh oh god, and then there's like what's the other one? Golden Bonnie. Except that Golden Bonnie has like a different name, right? I know, yeah, it's because Golden Freddy is Fredbear, but does Golden
Yeah.
Bonnie have like another name? I think
No, it's just Golden Bunny.
it's just Golden Bonnie. Okay,
I'm pretty sure it
Spring
is.
Bonnie.
Well, Spring Bunny also. Excuse
All
me.
right, we'll do some piss color for this one because it's gold. That it has to be before 1983 that it opens. So like maybe 1980. 1980. That's it. 1980. What month? What? Let's say. Okay, so we got to think about this. All right, when we're deciphering the lore as we speak. All right, when when is the best time to open a business? Right, of the year. Specifically a like animatronic uh, diner business, right? When are people going to want food? When are people going to want to eat out? Of course, it's around. Some people in chat say the summertime. I say no. As a matter of fact, I say that it's the winter time precisely. Christmas. Gotta take your children out to the place to the animatronic diner at Christmas. Traumatize them early. December 25th. It opened on Christmas actually. Very few people know this about the FNaF lore, but I do. I don't think anything is really debatable about this. I think this is like very basic fact that's been like pretty well established in the actual lore of the games.
Yes, of course. A
Um,
very basic fact.
yeah,
Just
yeah, very
Freddy's
very
being
clear
open
cut.
Christmas.
Yeah, we all know what happens on. Oh shit! What was the actual date of the year? I know it's 1983. Come on, help me out, chat. It's like what month? Maybe like it's like I get like a 5 vibe. What's the fifth month of the year again? I don't remember. I don't actually know my months of the year. There's like what's after April? Is it March or is it May? I think it's one of the two.
I think it's May.
Okay, let's just say May. May 5th, Star Wars Day. No, that's not Star Wars Day. No, hold on. 4th is Star Wars Day. There we go. It has to be around Halloween time. I mean, it's like late Halloween, you know, May 4th. It's like late Halloween. Now, of course, we all know what happened in the FNaF lore in 1983. Of course, that was when Flumpty from Five Nights at Flumpty's came in. Flumpty comes in and kills. Was like what was the other guy's name who was like with William Afton?
Henry.
Henry, yeah. Of course, he kills Henry Ford. Little known fact about Flumpty Dumpty, but he's actually a very fervent eco terrorist, and as such, he cannot forgive the invention of cars. So yeah, of course. So that tragically, Henry Ford dies. He actually dies inside the diner. It's a lot of it causes a lot of problems, but it does also get a lot of, any publicity is good publicity. So it actually gets a lot more people going to the diner, which is a shame because very shortly after, in October 19th of 1983, MF gets his frontal lobe chomped. Lamau. Lol. Idiot. Fred Bear equals bankrupt. Lamau. All of the employees are homeless. So then 1987 rolls around. And that's the Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The timeline of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Which we can change the color now, because it's like a new era, right? Here, we'll separate it into eras, alright? This is the purple era.
Why are you...
Everything since the beginning of time to, like, around midway through here, it's the purple era. And then after the purple era, it's the Fredbear era. Alright, you understand? Of course you do.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2...
And then after, alright, we've ended the Fredbear era. Right, this is the Fredbear era. And then, afterwards, it's... Sure, blue color. That's a good... That's like sky blue. Yeah. It's sky blue, because this is the Toy Bonnie era. Of course, we all know it. We all remember it. We all remember the events of FNaF 2. Here, FNaF 2. It's we don't need a date for this. Everyone knows when the date is. Like, you know when, 1987. Markiplier is trapped in FNaF 2, and is eaten by Mangle. Toy Bonnie is there and watches, laughing. Naturally. Okay, do we have any poggers or poggins in the chat to this? Do you have any denials? Any approving? Yeah, Mark was consumed. It was very tragic.
Yeah, it's completely accurate. This
Yeah,
is
I
so
was there.
the whole news article about him being consumed.
Yeah. It was in the New York Times. I actually I read about it afterwards. I was also there. Yeah, completely factual.
Completely factual. Saw it on CNN.
Yeah. It was Hold on, when was CNN founded? was CNN in operation? Hold on, real quick.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
When was CNN founded?
I actually don't know.
1980, actually. 1980, hold on.
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on.
they jumped on this. It was like their first big story.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, here, I'll put this in the actual spring era. Here, this is when this is when CNN was founded. 1980, CNN is founded.
Very important lore. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, this will have critical and dire importance to the FNAF timeline later. So yeah. I hope you're memorizing this. I hope everyone in chat is writing this down, taking notes.
Yeah, chat.
It will be on the final. As one thing dies, another thing lives. And where's like Brown? Is that Brown? Here, this is the Foxy the Pirate era. Freddy Fazfuck. Diner opens its doors. Pizza. We're figuring out all of the... Listen, there's a lot of confusion about the FNAF lore, so I'm doing my best to really throw my hat in the ring there.
Nedbear's always there. He's in the
like
shadows.
Nedbear
He's
was
always
a real
watching.
character, weren't they? Hold on, Ned.
Yes, totally.
Bear. Oh my god, it's from the what are they called? This one. Like mediocre melodies. They're called. Yeah, I don't know. They're somewhere. They're like often the timeline, the other timeline that had Nedbear in it hasn't merged with this timeline yet, so Nedbear doesn't exist in this timeline yet, but we'll get there. MatPat could never have a FNAF off with Sean. No, I know so much more lore than MatPat does. In fact, we'll actually be later on. We'll be going over the MatPat theories, and we'll be correcting him, of course. Here, debunk the bunker. Me, when I go into the Fallout shelter and I debunk the fortifications protecting me from the radiation outside. But I won't spoil the nuclear war arc in the Five Nights at Freddy's. And then, of course, next up, children missing. What dumbasses? I would never go missing. Lol. Personally, I would just not accept the candy from the stranger, personally. If it was uranium, you would... No, I eat uranium all the time. The US government has to, like, put snipers on their place to properly defend me. Fred Fuck Diner closes its pizza doors. Can I get an "Oh, the misery" in chat? I need to find a keybind from that other than the one key.
I'm high on crack.
Here.
Every FNaF fan who heard you say the books are say something that makes it seem like the books are lore accurate is rolling in their grave. Me on the other side of that argument, but the books are.
Listen, the
But they-
books are actually more than lore accurate. They're actually documentaries. They're lore accurate to real life, actually. A child is in a coma in his house. Year is, I don't know, 1992, when the Soviet Union fell? Sure. That sounds good. Books are important because it's tied to true events. Yeah, that's true, yeah. You know, he got really
That's why
sad about...
CNN is canon. It's tied to truth.
Yeah, here, hold on, let me just, hold on, I need to elaborate on this more. It was Soviet Union falls. CNN broadcasts it. Child watches TV and goes comatose from shock. Oh mein Gott! This Soviet Union is filled with political instability and Hawken. Show this entire stream to Scott Cawthon, and
Just email the stream to him.
and I will become the inheritor of the FNaF franchise. Afton makes a robot wife in his basement. Afton's son hits it with a taser, and then the robots go inside him, and then he becomes purple, purple guy.
He becomes
2.
Urple.
Electric Boogaloo. William is a little bit of a freak. Why he Orpal? Here.
Cause
Why he Orpal?
radiation poisoning. I don't know.
True! Radiation. That's canon. That's
It's
canon
like
lore.
it
It
one of
cut
the
the first
characters-
part off!
one of the characters in the like Coraline or whatever is like blue because of like radiation poisoning
Really?
or something.
Oh,
Like
no, no,
the
no,
neighbor
I thought
dude,
that
like
was,
the weird dude with the accent. No, it's canon. Cause he has like those like metal like he has these little badges from like cause it's cause of like what is
Oh,
that thing
okay.
that happened in like Chernobyl? It's because of Chernobyl or whatever. Because he's like,
Really?
it's like theorized that he's one of like the people who like, helped clean it up, and that's why his skin's like that. Because he
I
has
thought
like
that,
award medals or whatever on his design. Like because I guess for his service, I guess being in the military or whatever the hell like cleaned up some of the radiation.
I thought that it was because he ate too much
It's not a
silver.
design
Because like
choice.
if you eat too much silver, that will like turn your skin blue. Here, let's bring up a picture of that so people know that I'm not lying. I would never lie. Here, look at this. Right?
Why
There's
did you
one
think
guy
that he
who's
ate
very famous.
silver though?
There's one guy who's very famous. This is Papa Smurf. Wait, is he dead? Holy shit, he's dead!
I
That
mean,
sucks.
yeah, I figured that would kill you.
No, it doesn't kill you, it just turns your skin blue. Right? he'd be munching the silver cake. He had too many like silver supplements, and then his skin turned blue, and then he like ran for like Congress or something. He was I don't know anything about him, but like he seemed kind of cool. But yeah, there's like lot of like purple people, you know. You can like eat too much silver, it will turn you purple, and there is no way to reverse that unless you just get all new skin. So yeah, you know, just so you know, just FYI, in case anybody's planning on eating a whole bunch of silver coins, I know my audience. Just be mindful. Just pace yourself. Ennard is William's mom now, and they escape through him into the sewer. Somehow William is alive still. And then they're just like out there. They're just out there now. Having a blast, you know, drinking at bars, bombing Europe, doing some wild stuff. Oh crap! What happens? Oh right, yeah, it's the burning down the house era. Here. Burning down the house era. Only one thing happens in the burning down the house era, which is, of course, in the year of our Lord 2019, Talking Heads release their hit solo Burning Down the House. The FNaF house burns down because of this. All right, and then that's it. That's it. That's all that happens in the burning down the house era. If anybody tries to tell you something otherwise, they're lying to you. They're not to be trusted. And then next up, okay, so this is the final era, the era that we're currently in, actually. Let's say that this is, I don't know, green colored. I guess it's the Monty Alligator time, the Monty Alligator timeline. Glam rock era, yeah.
The Monty supremacy timeline
True,
error.
yeah. When Monty comes out and says it's Montying time, and Monty's all over everyone. Springtrap is still
Monty finds the Infinity Stone.
underground. I forgot about FNaF 3! That's what I'm missing! It's fine. FNaF 3 doesn't
Don't
exist.
worry about it.
You're
It's
being
implied.
gaslit.
FNaF 3 is implied. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Springtrap is just there now.
He manifested. It's fine.
Of course, the FNaF movie, which was in production for a while, which, of course, we get the tie-in of Paw Patrol 2 movie, Infinity Clash. Also, on a related note, CNN is disbanded. The employees are still homeless.
Did
There
the
we go.
CNN building get burned down as well?
Yes, yeah, it was wild. You know, the Talking Heads originally wanted to burn down CNN with the burning down the house, but they actually like misfired and hit the FNaF house instead. Also, of course, the most important part of the lore comes at the very end of the Monty alligator section, which here we'll just like move this over here where we have space, which is that here we would do that, and it's like just like turn up the size here. It's all a dream actually Lamau. Get fucked bozo. You cannot prove that I am wrong.
Not even modern medicine can stand up to the power that is MS Paint.
True, real. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know, like somewhere up here, like 8-point font. Bears also go extinct. Lol. There we go. Freddy's the last bear in the universe, actually. There we go. So that's the full and complete FNaF timeline. I think we figured it out. Share it with your friends. Share it with Scott Cawthon. I think.
Send it to MatPat.
Yeah, send it to MatPat. Actually, yeah. In fact, I bet
Email
MatPat
to him, get his opinion.
I bet at MatPat on Twitter will enjoy going over this frame by frame. I bet at MatPat on Twitter should really respond to my DM. Yeah, I don't know. Hello Neighbor's somewhere in here. I don't remember where. But
yeah,
anyways,
the neighbor works for CNN. That's how it fits in.
He's that's the what he had hidden in his basement. He had the CNN launch codes. Actually,
don't ask me what happens in the Hello Neighbor games. I'm like, it's like a fever dream trying to remember what happened.
Okay, the thing is, literally no one knows what happens in the Hello Neighbor timeline. Not even Tiny Build knows what's happening in Hello Neighbor. All they know is that they write code, they put out a shitty game, and people give them money, right? So
yeah, just like Poppy Playtime. Anyways,
real actually. So actually, he's hiding the coma child inside his basement. The child who's in the coma. It's all part of CNN's master plan.
Yes, the child is the launch codes.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a biometric scanner, because every single nuclear weapon in the United States is biometrically locked to one random child, and every time we want to launch a nuke, we need to go over randomly, kidnap that child, and like press their face against the doors, and then it'll open and we can push the button. I work for the CIA, actually. I know this.
See, the Canadian Smarties are apparently called rockets, and one of my friends sent me a picture of it, and I was like, this bothers me immensely.
That is, yeah, that
It
would
feels
bother
like
me too.
it feels like, what is it? Mandela effect. It felt like one of those. I'm like, what is this? Is this Photoshop? My friend's like, no,
Canadian
this is real.
Smarties candy.
Yeah, they're called rockets.
Yeah, oh my god! It's like all the same.
Yeah. It's just called different. I don't know why.
What the hell is fizzers? What does fizzers come from?
Fizzers sounds like a slur somehow.
It really does. That probably is a slur somewhere. That's why I'm gonna say it more.
Oh no. Oh
Hold
no.
on. Timeless
feels
fizz.
like a
This is an important research stream. This is critical for the FNaF lore. They originated as fizzers. They started as fizzers in the 1930s. In Britain?
They're
No
British.
wonder the name's bad. It's British. Oh, bruv, you want some fizzers?
Oh, yeah, bruv, you got my fucking frizz.
Got a license to get stabbed, mate? We only do British slander on the stream. Okay.
See, I'm not friends with any British people, but I'm friends with an Irish person, so by default, I'm allowed to make fun of the British.
Real, actually. True. I live in America, and we, like many places on Earth, we're greatly influenced by British culture and by the British. So I think we have permission to also. Basically, all of civilization has free reign to bully the British. If you're
Greatly influenced, air quotation.
well, yeah, I mean, also genocided a lot, but I mean,
You know,
if you want to talk
genocide
about
and
genocide, the
colonization.
Spanish were great at that. Oh my, the
They
Aftons
really
were
tried
Brit. Hold
to
on,
make
wait.
that shit into a sport.
Wait, hold on. Afton last name. English. Habitational name from a place called Afton. Wait! Examples of which are found on Devon and the Isle of Wight.
I
Okay,
mean,
okay,
he
Isle
is
of Wight.
British. He has a British accent.
Isle of Wight. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god. It's actually real.
Why
Cat,
wouldn't the island be real?
cat found on Island of Wight? What? Show me. Show me. Thank you, Yusuf
This is a
Rahman.
random cat image.
I'm putting this in the Discord also. Can I
This
not
is the
copy paste
only
it?
cat they have on the entire island.
Back in November
They just found it
2022.
somewhere.
Wait, hold on. That's like, okay, no, that's like a 1 year after that's 1 year after I started streaming. So this is like a picture of me 1 year after streaming. Look into those feline eyes. I like how it gives you like a preview of what you're looking at, and it is not accurate at all. Like here, I'm behind the preview, so if I look at that, look at that preview. It's like, it says that I'm looking at the cat's forehead. Look, this is the cat. This is the CEO of the Isle of Wight, actually. It's not even like their cat. It's like they just said a cat found on the island. Just fucking found it and just like decided this is mine now.
The only cat on the entire island.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they could only afford one. This is William's true form. And hold on, is there like a FNaF cat animatronic? Hold on. There's like Candy the cat. But that's like
There's
kind of
a
fictional.
yeah, Candy's from a fan game.
That's
Yeah, it's just gonna
actually
show a bunch of pictures of Candy.
that's actually kind of surprising because cats are very popular critters. Look at those eyes. Those eyes could never lie. I'm not biased at all. There aren't any cats. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. Gotta be honest. That's a bit of an L and a ratio.
Maybe
on
you
Scott
could be the
Cawthon's
cat
part.
animatronic.
Maybe I am. Maybe I've actually been in every single FNaF game, the entire time, but I've just been in the background. Maybe, as a matter of fact, I was actually the cupcake all along.
Oh no, this is completely accurate.
This is actually what Walt Disney wanted. Felix the
This
cat
is
was
what
Walt
Walt
Disney,
would have
right?
wanted.
I think Felix was Walt.
I think so. I'm not 1000% sure, but I think he's like one of the older, like phased out characters, kind of like
Yeah, that makes sense.
that rabbit character that I can't think of the name of right now. Jesus Christ,
Oh yeah,
the
that one.
rabbit.
That was like the first animation he ever made, wasn't it?
I think so. I know it's one of the older characters of his.
Here, this is also important. Let me just like you don't remember the dog's name? What's the dog doing? Here.
Oh,
Cawthon last name origin. This is important. No. No.
I know what dog this person's talking about. The dog from the books. I think it's. I don't know if the dog has a specific name, but I know the story is called Fetch, though.
Wise, Cawthon is a surname of British origin.
Or is he British?
The entire time, the entire game, the entire time. Yeah. Okay. So I think that this is the timeline here. Wise, what do you think the timeline is? Do you think that I'm wrong? Do you have any corrections to make?
I feel like your timeline is like a good 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
3.5. You got some parts sort of right.
3.
So I feel like I'm being generous. Like 3.5.5.5.5 out of 5.
5 repeating. I understand.
Yeah. It's an infinite number. It's just you broke the scale.
I had conviction. I got a D at best. Listen. Eclipse.
A D is still a passing grade.
That's true. That's true. A D is a passing grade, and also, I didn't see you in FNaF school, right?
The next school.
I went to FNaF school. I have my degree in Freddy Fazbearology, right? I know the FNaF timeline, and this is it, right? Just because you took a master class, you think you can Just because you took a master class on Fredbearology, you think you can stand up to the big boys? No, I'm sorry. This is it.